Hey there, YouTubers. Going to talk a little bit about diet. I made a video before. I went to the doctor and I found out that my cholesterol has always been a little high, as my triglycerides have been, and I'm pretty sure for me the biggest factor is genetics. I'm fortunate enough to have the genes that keep me slim. I don't really have a weight issue, and if anybody wants to call me an asshole, I understand that. I mean, I almost have to try to put on weight. It's a challenge for me to put on weight, but I also found out that my triglycerides are very, very high. So I'm going back in early next week, this coming week, get another check and find out what medicine they want to put me on. I had been on medicine in the past, and I'm just not a fan of taking medicine. And I wasn't monitoring my diet closely enough. So I thought the cutting out of fast food and cutting down on processed foods was helping me a lot. But as the winter got really cold, my exercise had went down, because I used to be a runner. I mean, I don't like to say my age, but I'm over 40, and I was still running a 5-minute mile not very long ago. Well, I haven't been doing that, and so I'm going to get back to doing some more exercising, because that's probably the best thing to do to keep those numbers under control. So my grandmother always used to say, there are worse things than dying. But I'm definitely not looking to have a stroke or any crap like that just because I changed my diet. You know, I thought I've done well. I use a little bit too much sugar in my coffee, so I've been doing some research on some alternatives and hoping to find more natural sweeteners instead of all the processed junk, because I'm one of those people that stuff gives me a pretty bad headache. I don't like to take it. So I found some extracts and stuff like that I'm going to try to use to control it. Eat a little bit healthier, more whole grains. My biggest problem has been, you know, being Italian, I like my pasta. I really like my pasta. And with the budget issues I've had too, cutting back on my food spending, I found myself eating a lot of pasta. I mean, I easily eat a pound of pasta a day and 5 to 6 pounds of pasta a week. So my carbs had been way elevated, which, you know, when you stop and think and you realize that carbs are kind of sugar, which carbs are bad for your triglycerides. So I did a little shopping, and I'm gonna try to add some stuff. I did another video that I might tack onto here, but you know, multigrain wheat breads and rye and stuff like that over the processed white bread and crap is what I'm gonna try to do. So my aim is, when I go to the doctor, find out whatever medicine they're gonna put me on, and I'm gonna use it, because my numbers were high enough that I need to get it under control. But then I'm hoping once it's better under control, I can still occasionally eat the foods I enjoy, but I gotta watch myself. You know, I'm not gonna give up every food thing that I enjoy, because I like to eat. I like food. I like the taste of food. But you know, it's all about balance. It's all about trade-offs. Like we talk about with an RV, finding the one that fits you. You have to make trade-offs, and with your diet, you have to do the same thing. You know, if lunch typically becomes rye bread with tuna or something for me, I'm fine with that. So that means a couple, 3 times a week I can eat the dinner that I like. You know, I can splurge. If that means a lot of oatmeal, I'm fine with that. I like oatmeal. But I have to get back to personally eating more fruits and vegetables. And that's why I've seen some people on here that are posting stuff, and I know my meals are nowhere near as healthy as like 2012 Escape E1. I mean, you're doing awesome stuff with your gluten-free and your organic, and maybe I need to work harder and faster and getting towards that. But on the other end of the spectrum, I see a lot of people, you know, eating canned every meal. You know, oh, I found a deal on canned soup somewhere, so now I eat canned soup for every meal. You got to be careful with that too. So I'm looking forward to hitting more farmers markets, and because oftentimes eating healthy, the food tastes a lot better than the junk we've all gotten used to eating. So that's a little spiel on healthy eating. I got to drive home, so I figure I would make a couple videos since I haven't made some for a couple days to beat this snow. And exercise. The last few days I did a 45-minute walk. Feel fine. You know, I thought I was relatively healthy, and the numbers startled me. So to me, that showed what cutting back on the exercise a little bit, you know, not doing as much as I should, and an unbalanced diet can quickly catch up to you. So I want to be healthy. I don't care if I live to be 100, but I sure shit don't want to have a stroke before I'm 50. Think about the food you eat. I know I now have to start doing that. And that's the other part that's been tough, because being thin the way I am, I was the guy that I could eat any damn thing I want and not gain weight, and never had to worry about anything. It's an easy way to subconsciously have a bad diet that you didn't realize you weren't giving your body the best food you can give, you know. So again, have a great and wonderful day.